I think I got a crush on you. Grapefruit, it's so bittersweet every time.
The reason why I name myself Pisces, because Pisces are very known to be highly intuitive and obviously sensitive. And those are honestly like my traits that I have like myself. And I feel that it led me to make music in a way because I'm expressing my emotions through, my traits. I do. Some days I wake up feeling like Rihanna. Some days I feel like, Jhene. Some days I feel like Justin Bieber. I feel like a lot of Pisces, like if like I would say like woke Pisces that are like, very in tune with astrology, we have similar traits. Obviously with emotion and being sensitive and stuff like that, just because we are like the oldest sign of the zodiac, we have like, I don't know how to explain it. And this it kind of goes too deep into astrology, but yeah, like I would say some days, yeah, I feel like a bad bitch. And some days I feel like a sad bitch when. So I started songwriting just like for fun, just because like when I was younger, I used to journal a lot. Like I used to like write a lot of stories. Literature was like my favorite subject in school. And then I started songwriting for artists. Like my friends I have a lot of friends that are in the music industry. So I would like pop into their session and I would like write for them and then one day, like they were like, hey, why don't you just like start doing music? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. But then you know, I pushed my first single with a friend of mine, and then it started getting like, attention. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I didn't know if I liked the attention, to be honest, because I'm more of like like back then I was more like, okay, I kind of want to be behind the scenes type thing. But when like, this person reached out and was like, hey, like your music actually helped me through what I'm going through, that's when I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like want to do this. You know what I mean? So it's actually touching when someone tells you that like your music has helped them. And I think as a Pisces, like we love to help people and like we're a healer, right? So if my music can heal people, then shit, I'm willing to be a superstar. So Crush was like, I wanted to make something fun, like something fun. And then I think we were listening to Prince, Purple Rain, and like his whole catalog of music. It was me and Miller that we were sitting in the studio and we're like, like let's try to find a chord progression. And then we actually just dived into YouTube and like literally like listened to Prince, and we're just like, the rhythm of his music is so like, I don't know, it's like happy music. Yeah, it had to do a lot with Prince and like how it inspired us to make that music. And I was more in like a happy mood and I was in a loving mood. So I make music out of my emotion and out of like how I feel. As you can see, like my last single was Red Handed. I was more in that stage, but
The way what we had for a bitch, thinking she just got a bed. Tell a bitch that she can have her bitch back. You lost your bragging rights, really fucking with the wrong one. Now everybody know that you a clown.
after that, comes healing. And I wanted to make something more fun. And I was more in a loving mood. And yeah, I always say this. I said, if I was not into music, I'd be a professional gamer. Like, like I'm more of an energy person where I absorb a lot of energy. So when I say I need my downtime doesn't look like going out or like socializing with people. It's actually like being indoors and charging up my battery and kind of escaping reality. And I do that with gaming. But I would love for people to watch me game. So yeah, if I wasn't doing music, I'd be a professional gamer. Doja Cat is someone that I also like get inspiration from too. Like she's super talented. I would say she is like an entertainer. Like I even watch her performances and kind of like learn from her. Yeah, she could be a little, crazy, but we're all crazy in our own way. And I think she's like perfect at doing it too. And I've seen her game on GTA, and she has a personality. She has like that fun, entertaining personality, and she's just being herself, and I respect that. I would say that because Toronto is very multicultural, um, the R&B scene, we have our own sound. It's that dark, moody sound. Just because, um, number one, we only get 3 months of summer, and after that, it's just cold. So I don't know if that like makes us like feel a little dark and moody. Um, how do you call it? We're making a name for ourselves in the music industry. Um, Not even just for R&B, I would say for pop too, because there's The Weeknd, Justin Bieber. Number one is Bruno Mars, amazing, talented human being. I literally am in love with him and everything that he does. Second would probably be, I mean, shit, if Spice Girls were still together, I would love to work with them. And then third, I would say Frank Ocean. Yeah, I would just love to be in a room with Frank Ocean just to pick his brain. I don't even care about working together. I just want to pick his brain and see like what's going on in there. Never give up, because there's times there where I was going to give up on a lot of shit, not just music. Like before I was even doing music, I was doing makeup. Before makeup, I was a viral sensation on Vine. Like, you know, it's, but I never gave up. I never gave up on like what I'm truly inclined on doing. Obviously, I love to write, and music is what resonated with me. But throughout my journey, I was always writing about something. Like even if I was doing makeup, I would be, like writing for someone to, I don't know, create their song. You know what I mean? Or if I was on Vine, I was like doing an entertainment, or you know what I mean? Like I was still in that type of entertainment business or industry, or having that mindset of it. Um, don't get me wrong, I never really pictured myself being like an artist, but I always pictured myself like being an influencer of some sort, like influencing people or like helping people or healing people. So doing music is what resonated with me, and I'm happy that I've figured out what my passion was by never giving up. So yeah, I would say like never give up. Like
I think I got a crush on you. Grapefruit, it's so bittersweet every time I'm next to you. I got a crush on you. Sugar, sugar,